Welcome to the Daytona 500 here with Brendan Lightning on the pole. As we'll go through the field, Chris Dodd, Carson Scott, Ryder Smith, Philip Goldberg, Christian Master, Kyle Shock Jr. seasoned veteran, Henrietta Fitzwater, Kelly Allen, O'Neal Baldwin, Brenda Pericles, Nick Pericles, Hiroki Kazi, Erwin Mendes, Dylan Young, Dejan Weeks, Zachary Fitzwater, a veteran as well, Ferdinand Gabot, John Arden, William Brock, Fala Thanos, Max Titan, Ramian Fisher, Tasha Riado, Arvin Alonso, Roman Reha, Ace Rogers, Zach Rogers, Jeffrey Finguy, Ben Goldberg, Jordan Scar, Nathan Stapleton, Cesar Chavez, James Bowles, veteran Don Smallwood, Skylar Johnson, and the rookie on the pole, Brandon Lightning.
Drivers, start your engines!
The rookie Ben Lightning on the pole for the first time. He did, might I add, he did sub in for Ryder Smith for a little bit. And it was during the chase, and Ryder did not make it to the next round because he was injured. Although he didn't come back, actually. Check that. But Skylar Johnson on the outside, how about her? One of the first ever females in this series, and she's been doing wonderful. She was pretty good in first practice, excellent in qualifying, and in final practice she was as well as very fast, might I add. In fact, all the seasoned veterans were fast in final practice, trying to show off a little bit to the rookies, I get. As you can see, Ryder Smith driving the 55 now instead of the 16. Brandon Lightning did sub for him in the final rounds, actually for the rest of the season. Smith back on his first race in the VCS, looking to complete his full season without any injuries. Brandon Lightning is going to take the green flag here in round 1. The 84 does have a slight edge on this 26, coming into turn 1 and out of turn 2. Don Smallwood right behind him. Nathan Stapleton, the rookie. Jeffrey Finguy back there as well. Ace Rogers and Arvin Alonso. As here comes the 98. He won't be denied, and he's going to try and attempt to take the lead from the 84. As he will take the lead, and up. Ben Goldberg has an issue. We're getting reports of it as they're saying it's a technical problem in the engine, as well as cooling effects, as the car got really hot at the start of the race. So Ben Goldberg might be on pit road for a little bit, as they will try to fix the cooling system. Back to the race, Carson Scott in the back as well. Some 3-wide action with William Brock, Gabot, and Young. 84's in the wall. 82, Chavez, he's going all over the place. As the 48, and Ben Goldberg's out of pit road quite early. 3 wide for the lead for a little bit. Jordan Scar, the rookie, is going to take the lead. Jeffrey Finguy behind. As well as Tasha Riado and Skylar Johnson. Here comes Fisher and Alonso. the 92 of Jekyll Finguy. How about Finguy? He's had a lot of stuff as the 31 of Pericles, our past champion, and Kelly Allen, Firestorm Racing's second driver, is in the back a little bit. Finguy's gonna get displaced by Riado. Scar's gonna hold the lead as there's a wreck in the back. The 84, the 3. I saw the 17 go around. Oh, the 89, the 32 of Zach Fitzwater, 3 of Zachary Rogers. 84, the pole center, rookie, Dejan Weeks, I believe that was. As Jordan Scar is gonna might hold off Tasha Riado, as here comes Riado's teammate, Arvin Alonso, with Ray Hall and Thanos behind, and also the other PRD car of Gabo. So PRD trying to take charge here. Up in the front, Firestorm Racing, Jordan Scar is gonna keep the lead. As their field is cooling down, with Alonso, Ray Hall up here, we'll take you back to see what happened. Like, just look at Ben Goldberg. Look at Shock Jr. Come on, like, Jr. was expected to be one of the fastest cars up on the grid, but without that, I mean, he is pretty fast, but I think he might retire after this, and yes, he will retire. But with that, oh, Brandon Lightning, way too much damage on that car. He's definitely going to retire. Only on lap 2 or 3 of 30, and he's just out of the race just like that. Bad start for him, and he's going to retire. The pole center is going to retire. With that, we'll take you to the caution. As you see, Ace Rogers is actually going to be a victim, as the rookie Brandon Lightning came down on the 9, as he's gonna get a little squirrely. He's gonna hit the wall. It's gonna bounce off the wall right here, down onto Ace Rogers. Ace is gonna clip him, gonna go down onto the 17 of Dave Weeks and the 65 of Chris Dodd. And then the 84 is going to come back up onto the 3 of Zachary Rogers. And right there, going to come right down on the 89 of Kyle Schaub Jr. 05 of Arden barely gets through. 31 is going to... the 51 is going to slam with the 17. And bam, right there, you're gonna see one in the background. And yeah, we're gonna take it on board with Brandon Lightning. Brendan Lightning had high expectations into this race. Skylar Johnson quoted that he wouldn't last long, and well, she's completely right. But also taking out one of her teammates in the process of him not lasting long, Kyle Shock Jr. As we're gonna take an onboard with him. And sorry if this commentary is kind of a little awkward. I'm just not used to it. And right there, slam into the wall. Not much you can really do about that. We'll take you back to the green. We'll take you back to the green. Tasha Riado up in the lead. She's got quite. She's got Arvin Alonso, her teammate, as well as the 62, the 63, the 48, the 2, and the 88, as well as the 24 and the 55. Green flag is back out. His car. Here comes Arvin Alonso. He's not waiting. With follow Thanos as well. 2 rookies. Roman Rahal. Gabo. Here comes Gabo. Never thought you would really expect him. As here comes Thanos. Gabo right behind. With the 48 of James Bowles. Thanos looking gonna slot in as these cars can actually go quite fast when they're single file. They're faster single file than double file, as Goldberg and Rogers are back. I think there was a little bit of a bump from Rogers. But Chris Dodd, Fisher, and Carson Scott gonna go 3 wide. Carson Scott is a rookie, but his teammate John Arden isn't. Cesar Chavez and William Brock, Jordan Scar, as there was pit stops after this race, after the caution. As you can see, everyone from Dylan Young and everyone from Arvin Alonso, 48, 55, 62, 44, and 88 and 24 did not pit, as Riato hits the wall in the back, scars on the apron for no reason, and hopefully she didn't cause a wreck with that. She's right there. Good. So as you're gonna see, the pack has split in 2, and now here comes the 44 Max Titan with Dylan Young right behind him, Nathan Stapleton as well. As this race will be a little bit based on strategy. I'm not gonna lie, it's really based on strategy and how fast your pit crew is. As the 44 is looking to take the lead from the 8. And I think the 88 of O'Neal Baldwin scraped the wall a little bit. Comes the 2 of Dylan Young. Alonso just set his fastest lap. And PRD, I must say that PRD has come out of nowhere. Honestly, they are just blazing fast, and they're setting guns ablaze right now. So you have at least 3 PRD cars in the front. The only exception is Tasha Riado, and she's back there in a 3-car pack with Ramian Fisher. As it's a little bit of a 3-car breakaway in the front. Here comes Skylar Johnson. Excuse me for the lag. But Dylan Young, he's trying to make a name for himself in the VCS. Seasoned veterans aren't as much as they should have been from last season, but we're glad that at least a few of them returned, as well as the past champion of Nick Pericles. As you see, this 4-car pack of Roman has Zachary Fitzwater, Chris Dodd, and Hiroki Kazi. You can see that they are very damaged, although I don't know where the 57 of Rahal got damaged, or Ace Rogers. But back up front, the 8 is continuing to dominate, as the 2 is now in 2nd place, displacing the 44. Here comes the 26. 26 is going to make a move. It's going to block the 63 of Gabo. Finguy along with her, and Smith separate. Oh, look at this. The FPM Brigade is coming out of nowhere. Look at this. Skylar Johnson, Jeffrey Finguy, and Thanos. As well as Fisher Motorsports. As you see, teammates right there, second and third. Smith trying to make a comeback. 92 is gonna displace the 26. Pit stops could happen at any point. Like, the pit windows at least from this lap to all the way to lap 25. A pit window of 10 laps. Yes, I know I'm crazy, but I'm not. I sound crazy, but I'm not crazy. I'm just saying. But Tasha Riato's all by herself, and you could see the damage on her car. It's not looking very well for the 58, the rookie. Don Smallwood in the 98, looking pretty good. But right now, one of my favorite schemes is that Mountain Dew number 2 right now. That car looks beautiful. As we come back to the lead here, 48 of James Bowles in second now. The 2 got into the wall a little bit, Dylan Young. Here comes the 48 trying to displace the number 8. Not gonna happen. 87 and 75 of William Brock and Jordan Scar. Here they come. Alonso holding his line. Same thing with Bowles, James. And here comes the 87 with a hell of a run. The 2 is falling back a little bit. Here comes Nathan Stapleton and O'Neal Balvin and Brenda Pericles, all in their own separate little 4-car pack. Back up to the lead. Oh, I think that was the 26 or the 62 that got into the wall. Either or. It's gonna split another 4. 44 is being a freaking idiot and riding the goddamn apron. Hell. The 43 we haven't talked about all race. She was in the chase as well. And the 24, 44, this pack is a little bit smaller than I expected, but there's actually a few people. And here comes the 8. He's pitting. The 8 car, Arvin Alonso, he's pitting right now as he's signaling that he's gonna pit. Goldberg's gonna pit along with him. Titan, Christian Master, Dylan Young, Cesar Chavez, Gabo, Brenda Pericles, and Nathan Stapleton, all pitting. Zach Fitzwater and them stay out. Tasha Riado and Roman Rayhawk stay pit. And right now, Erwin Mendez, finally a different leader. I mean, like, it's been forever. Erwin Mendez to the lead now. 2 rookies up in the lead. Henrietta Fitzwater in third right now. William Brock, the rookie from out of... where the hell did he come from? I don't even know. But at the moment right now, looks like, and here they come, pitting right now. Brock, Bowles, Smith, and the 62, they're staying out. Wait, whoa. Hold up. 62 of Thanos is on a different strategy than her other 2 teammates? What's going on right here? As we go back to Skylar Johnson and Finguy, yeah, they're staying out another, maybe, lap or 2. I'm telling you. 62, and really no one's getting tires, they're just getting gas. And the 2's coming back on the track, 81 as well. And I think they stayed, yeah, these guys stayed out as well. What the fuck? Excuse my language. As anyone gonna pit this time by? No. Why? No idea what the 80 is doing right now. As long as with the FPM cars as well. Dylan Young back on track. Carson Scott, what about him starting on the final row? And he's up here. But as we focus on Jordan Scar and Christian Master, these guys need to pit soon. If they don't pit soon, they might run out of gas. As during practice, a lot of blown engines happened. And it's just the heating. But right now, Mendez, he has to pit. And I think he's gonna stay out this time by FPM Brigade's gonna pit. Finguy and Johnson. And well, I don't even know what the hell they're doing right now. It looks like Alonso had a terrible pit stop. Thanos is in front of him. As well as all these cars are in front of him, but what? Parakeet apparently didn't pit as well. So these guys have stayed out as well. What the hell? And now that 43, she needs to pit. Fitzwater needs to pit. There's no way they're gonna keep going on this without, like, they're really low on fuel, and it looks like the 80 and the 43 are pitting, as well as Jordan Scar. And these two, Arden and Fisher. Who else needs to pit? I think the cycle is finished, I believe. Here comes William Brock, and I think Brock is leading them. I believe Brock should be the leader should they pass the 92. I don't believe it's the 92 that's going to be the leader next time by. Well, you can see Arvin Alonso lost a lot of position. Brock, how about him? And yeah, it's the 43 and the 80 coming out of pit road with Scar, the 5 and the 05. As you can see them in the corner in the distance. Here comes Brock. Comes rookies and veterans all around. Holy shit. Speaking for my language again. And here we go. This is going to be a very interesting last few laps right here. Oh, Carson Scott's gonna get a little bit into Fisher. That's a Fisher right there. It's Fisher and Alonso. Scar and Scott. Right there, and wow, the 43 and the 80. How about that? Perfect strategy to keep out in front. How the hell about that? How about that? Just let's just take a moment to realize how good their strategy was. As Johnson did not get that good of a pit stop. She got really a bad pit stop because Finguy and her were on the same strategy. But Thanos was on a different strategy, but Finguy and Thanos is up front. So this is interesting. As well as the 92 of Jeffrey Finguy to the lead. Have Ryder Smith and Max Titan behind. Along with the 62 of Fala Thanos, O'Neal Balvin, and Chris Master. Brock is gonna hit the wall. That might just eliminate two other. That just might keep him out of contention for this win. Smith's gonna take the lead. Brock and Goldberg fell back, and look at the 8, just from 1st to 15th on that pit cycle. Just wow, that's a terrible pit stop for Alonso. Johnson and Young, they are all the way back there. Max Titan's gonna lead this lap barely over Ryder Smith. With only 5-6 laps to go, this is going to be a thriller to the end. As here comes Fala Thanos, James Bowles, and the 88 of O'Neal Balvin. How the hell about this? We have 3 Fisher Motorsport cars, and then there's the 5 Arabian Fisher back there. How about that? When you talk about teamwork, there's nothing that gets better than that. Other than the FPM Brigade, of course. Fingai Paistami, man, that's a great team. As Max Titan, he's gonna hold the lead for a little bit. James Bow displaces Father Thanos. They go 3 wide for a little bit. And oh, Fitzwater slammed that wall. And those 3 might lose a bit of speed, as I think I saw a lap car up ahead. Christian Masters doing that weird shit thing, and Ace Rogers, yep, that's Ace Rogers. Ben Goldberg as well, they might catch him. So this is interesting. They might catch Ray Hall as well, as I saw him for a flicker of a moment. As Max Titan's gonna get passed by James Bowles. Here they come. High or low, it's gonna be high. O'Neal Baldwin's gonna get caught behind, and 55 and the 24 and the 43 are gonna try and go on the outside. This allows the 80 and the 92 to catch back up to the pack, but now it's a 2-car breakaway up front. And now Fingai's gonna try and slot in behind the 80, as they do, and wow, James Bowles and Max Titan, 2 rookies, gonna just completely get right by the field. And Fitzwater's getting really held up by that number 9, as there is a lot of lag. Here comes the 44. The 15 is the next lap car. And we got just a little bit left to go. We got 3 laps to go here at Daytona. Although the VCS officials did not want to run here after a huge accident, they decided to race here due to the ATS being their companion series. And I think they might catch the 57 of Roman Rahal and the 15. Yup, they will definitely catch both of them. Here comes the 48. 55, here he comes. He's going to make a move. 55 is going to make a move. This is going to allow the 24 to hitch along. So 55 going to be denied though. That's the question. No, he will not. Here he comes. He's got to run now. On the seasoned veteran is gonna take 2nd place. As we come up here with 2 laps to go, is it high or low? That's the question. High or low? It's gonna be high again, and this just might screw over Ryder Smith right here. Down to the end of the race, James Bowles hit the wall while trying to pass the 15, and that's going to slow down the high line. And actually the 15 is going to start drafting with these guys, although it's not as fast as they were before. I think the 15 couldn't have gone down a cylinder because he would have been much more slower. And now the 57 of Roman Rahal is now caught up, and now he's going to shuffle the high line. And now it's 2 lap cars blocking both lanes. This allows the 92 to catch up and might allow the 43 to catch up as well. So this is very interesting, and this is all with 2 laps to go. As here comes the mother freaking 55. He's going to take the lead from James Bowles, the rookie. Here comes O'Neal Baldwin. He's got a chance to win this. Coming to the white flag. Smith tries to block, but the veteran charges forward aggressively. And he's going to get inside of the lap car. Mendes is going to slot down, and here comes Thanos. Thanos with the 3-wide move. With Fingai right behind her. This is Fingai's decision now. Should he go for the win or let his teammate take the win? Finguy has not had a lot of chances, but here he comes. He's gonna try and take this win for himself. He's gonna go ahead and attempt to win this thing. Christian Master is gonna attempt to win this thing as well. As here we come, Thanos is falling back far. Mendes up to third, a podium position. Here he comes. Jeffrey Finguy is going to win at Daytona. His first ever career win at Daytona in the VCS. Jeffrey Finguy off to an early start in the chase. Holy shit. Finguy. Damn. That was a great race ran by Finguy right there. Christian Master couldn't get it. I mean, lap traffic really screwed up the end of the race, but it's still I really think it still would have been down to Finguy and Thanos right there if there would have been no lap traffic. So, with that being said, Jeffrey Finguy and Christian Master takes home a second. Mendes with the podium position third. Fitzwater and Baldwin rounds out your top five. No. Titan 8th. 9th is Smith. Great return for him. Carson Scott. What the shit? This kid on the last row, starting next to Chris Dodd, and he gets a 10th place position. That is how you play Daytona. Goldberg, Ray Hall, Smith, a whole bunch of other guys. Scar, Fisher, and it looks like the 26 isn't happy with the 5. Neither is the 98 with the 9, it looks like. Oh, there he goes. Gives him a little love tap. Tasha Riado, Chris Dodd, Zach Fitzwater, Alonso. Yep, that's your race right there. Although, I'm not really surprised. But, Jeffrey Finguy will pull off the win here at Daytona. Pericles does not have a good homecoming. He is the champion. We'll see you later. Here's your results.